Christy, how can I help?
Okay, I have a question for you. So about 4 years ago, my husband and I started a small business. My husband worked full-time, and I ran the business. Last year, he lost his job, and we also lost our house in the same day because they were a package deal.
Oh, no.
So our basically side hustle business had to be our full-time gig then. I was 6 months pregnant when we got let go from his job. So right now our business is very seasonal. It's basically the winters were dead. And so this first winter was really, really hard for us because we weren't really prepared for that since we had additional income all along. So my question is, I'm a stay-at-home mom right now, and now that the business is starting to pick up, my husband has been looking for work all winter, but he hasn't had any luck with finding a job. So my question is, should he continue looking for work for the business? We have like jobs that are mainly 1 to 2 days long, but we do have a 6-month or a 6-week long job. So it would be hard for him to, get employed somewhere and then have to work around that 6 solid week job. Or should I go to work and then just find a sitter for the baby when necessary?
Sounds like that might be the best option. There's still a few questions I have, but it feels like that second option is the way to go. What is the business, the side business?
So it's a pest control business.
Okay, and so
we work outside.
Gotcha. So it is picking up. You're saying business is starting to pick up for you.
Yes, for the year. So we're really busy like March through September.
And it's just the two of you doing the work?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is because the goal of this, I'm assuming, as it's a side business, the goal is for this to take care of you guys full time and you work for yourselves, correct?
Right.
What has to be true for that to happen? What does that need to look like?
So we would have to be busy as long as we can.
Well, I mean, is it by nature just a 9-month business?
Yeah, unfortunately it is.
So really the answer is you need more business during those 9 months.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then more business means at some point you two can't do all the work. You'd have to hire somebody to help. Yes?
Right.
How much is it making you guys right now?
So last year we made $57,000.
That's what you paid yourself, or that's what the company made?
That's what the company made before expenses.
What do you guys need to make to be comfortable financially?
We would probably need to pocket that much.
Pocket 57.
Yeah, and our goal is to buy a home. We are debt free.
Good.
But we're living in Colorado and we own horses, so it's really hard to find anything out here that's even remotely doable on that income.
Yeah. Well, then that's a problem. Okay, so here's another thing. We've got a problem with this big goal of owning a home where we can keep horses, but on making 60, there's no way we're going to do that. So we need to also go, well, 60 is what we need right now to stabilize. Okay.
Yes.
And then we need to say, okay, well, how much money do we need to make to go from stabilized to saving up for a house that we can afford? Right. That if we put enough of a down payment on, maybe wouldn't have to have much more than 60. I mean, you just have to run those numbers because I think that's going to help you make this current decision. And I think the current decision right now is that you go work. And if you can work full time, I know it's not ideal, but you know, it's the thing that's going to allow you to come back home sooner or go work in the business sooner. So it's just kind of one of those, this is the best way to build the bridge to the future we want. And he's got business right now lined up, and right now he's got to nail it. He's got to crush it. That's how he gets more business. So you're absolutely right. Him going to full-time work right now would hurt the big goal. And so he's going to be bringing in money, and you can go make money. If you make 30, What do you think he's going to pay himself this year? What do you anticipate?
I would like to see him make 30 as well.
Okay, so you need to make at least 30, at least on a monthly level, right? So
Sure.
if you amortize that out, that would be ideal right now. And I think you can do that. If you make 40 to 50 in some other job, then, you're going to have to pay for childcare. That's going to be part of the net, right? Taking away some.
Right.
But I think in the end, I think you all have to sit down and talk through this. But my opinion is you need to go work right now to support the shared vision, because he needs to be the one out there busting it to try to grow the side business. So yeah, I now think that's the best idea. But you two need to talk about it, get on the same page. And here's the one thing I want to encourage you on, because it's tough to go from being a stay-at-home mom to going out and doing a job that there may not be any passion for. But your mindset's got to be, number one, this is short term. Number two, my kid's going to be fine. They're not going to be damaged because mom's at work, right?
Yeah.
It's going to hurt a little bit heart-wise, but this is all getting you where you two want to be in your life. You have to keep those 4 things top of mind. You do that, you can get through this, and you will. And good on you not being in debt. This is going to make this even easier. So it'll be tough, just mentally and emotionally for you, but you guys can do this. And I'm really proud of you. Thank you for calling and for listening to the show, because I'm telling you, you guys can do this. There's just no question in my mind.